Hi. Um, so, um, I'm gonna do this video on. I was thinking about doing a video on like racism, but I think I might expand the scope on this one a little bit. So that I noticed a few articles and stuff um, recently um, talking about certain groups that are like internet based, like Alt-Right, 4chan, Gamergate, um, and it's interesting and it's something that they mentioned like a lot of the things in those environments like hate, sexism, stuff like that seem prevalent. But they were looking at them, and the people who, at least the article was going by, a lot of them are um, guys, white guys, who are like guys that they're kind of in a position in life, like they might not have jobs or good jobs. They might be, educated, and stuff like that. And pretty much, and that was like, in pretty much the articles they mentioned that it seems like it's a frustration, and that's actually something I've noticed a while ago, a long time ago. I was like when but kind of different group. When I was in college, I was kind of wondering what makes racist, neo-Nazi like strong, kind of like that view, and so I remember going on looking up their like community forums and stuff like that they have online back in a decade ago, and I realized that um, I mean, of course, there's other factors, but a big thing is I think um, just scapegoat. Like people use things like hate as a scapegoat. If you're not doing well, or you feel like you're not doing well, it seems like it's easy for people to blame other people. Um, yeah, so if you have and it's a case that stuck out to my mind was I was reading somebody back then, if I remember correctly, I want to say he worked at Kinko's or something, and the guy I remember it was like a lot of bad spelling, but this is another thing, and he got fired, and apparently he went to work, and he was at work apparently like if I remember correctly like smoking a blunt, and he was upset that he got fired, and a black guy became a manager, something like that, and it's like well, in your if you were intelligent or average, you think yeah maybe I should go to work and smoke blunt in front of my weed in front of my boss. Yeah, but instead his scapegoat was on a black guy that guy, and I think that's common. I think a lot of it is there's a scapegoatness to it. I mean, there's other factors. We have social factors, people, stuff like that, But I think a big thing that has been like um, people who complain like, "Oh, Mexicans are taking our job" and stuff like that. It's a scapegoat for things. Yes, their employees are hiring people because stuff like that. But it's a scapegoat. It's a wrongly placed scapegoat. And if you're actually going to look at something, you would probably look at the people hiring people. Uh, you know, uh, but yeah, and then so you have like other groups, and I have start talking about my focus has been race, but then like I mentioned, Gamergate. In case you didn't know, that was I forgot the real all the details, but it was basically um, a group of guys online video game community. Yes, there's like I don't know what to call them big good or not. Of course, there's small section. They were like really vocal against women in the game industry, and for some reason they thought they were going to destroy what their community they built or whatever. I don't. Yeah, it's some stuff. But so there's like a lot of sexism. They attacked. Probably had like notes or something. I don't know her name. She was like a video game journalist, and they started attacking her, and they attacked women in the video game industry. They would like give them threats and stuff like that. Um, Say they'll kill them. It was just crazy. I guess it's still probably going on, and um, but you know, um, An article I was reading, they're talking about how that was tied to a group called 4chan Online Community. At least for the article, it's a different group. It's like a group. There's a lot of different communities in that group. So I don't know if I should how much I should say push it all on that one thing, but there's an environment they on the line they were mentioning. And other guys, they might not, they might be educated, they might still be in their mom's basement, still trying to make it. They're young people trying to make it. And so I guess one of the things that they're talking about, and like I was mentioning, racism as it being a scapegoat, they scapegoat the success and stuff like that they might have felt onto women, like, or they might not been able to date too well or something like that, not socially, And so all the frustrations they push on other people is like a rejection. So it's interesting that I put it nicely, but I can't. I guess one of the biggest factors of haters are the fact they are actually losers. You know, yeah, that's it. Haters are losers. That's pretty much the moral of the story. There are people that the reason why they hate is because they're losers. Instead of reflecting on themselves and say, okay, how can I improve myself? What can I do better? They just feel better to just say, oh, I didn't get what I want or what I assume I should have or be where I should be at. And it must be that group of people. It must be blacks to Mexicans, women keeping me down. Women not either. Stuff like that. Yeah, I just thought it was interesting. Just thought I'll share my view about something I found interesting. Those articles are interesting. I probably should maybe share them if I, but I hate close them, so if I can find them again, I'll put them in the link description. um, they were long reads, but they were good, interesting reads. One was I mentioned on like they were looking at Trump supported online like youth from 4chan and mentioned the Gamergate and all that. Then there was another one on Milo. Oh, I'm not sure how you pronounce the last name. It's like a long name. So it starts with Y, but he became like the spokesperson for the alt right. And this article, the lady, she followed him and like his what she called the Lost Boys, and that was a very interesting thing. Yeah, but I guess I'm not really sure how. What I figure the best to know why people act the way they are. Maybe you can either combat it or maybe help them better out because I figure, um, you know. So if you look at it, like the reason why people hate are because they self-esteem issues kind of way. They feel like they're losers and they need to inject or something like that. I don't know if we would stop. Of course, hate is a big thing, but maybe you can combat a little bit. Maybe person by person, you might be able to take. Okay, if you I don't know worked on yourself more, you would be in a position. It's not because of this other group of people. They're not keeping you down. Um, it's you get to work, stuff like that. Maybe one by one, you can get less people who are of that mindset of hating, of being a racist or sexist or homophobic because they think it's going to destroy them. Of course, like I said, it's not going to like get rid of the complete problem of hate because there's other issues, and also it's hard to get to each person. Not everyone's going to be there. Some people might be that guy who will always be that guy who thinks I can just smoke a blunt in front of my boss and I'm gonna be okay. Wait, why did I get fired? You just have some people who are just not actually there. I think most people would of course realize, yeah, I probably shouldn't smoke weed in front of my boss. Uh, I just think that was funny. And I just remember that from like a long time ago from reading that. But yeah, I think a lot of people, if you're not destroyed, at least curb it a little bit for people. Um, yeah, so that's it. That's my video. Like and subscribe if you want to, or not. That's all right. Um, Share, maybe that'd be cool. But yeah. So bye. And or I guess I should say, don't hate. Don't be a loser. Don't hate. You know, if you ever feel like you need to inject on something, you realize what you might have to fix on yourself. One love. I don't know why I said love. That's so stupid. All right. Bye.